What's going on, y'all? Just when you think Sony can't get any worse. Oh, they're not done. They're just getting started. Yeah, if you thought you've seen the end of anti-consumer behavior, which I've been telling people about, ponies sit down. Oh no, y'all, it's just begun. So, Canada today, and the moment they announced it, the effect went in immediately. You know, it's different when you give people some time to complain, but somebody says, no, I don't care that it's effective immediately, deal with it. PlayStation Plus prices increased in Canada, 1 year plans. Essential $109, extra $189, and premium $224. This went up $15 for the essential 1 year. Extra went up $35, by the way. Premium went up $35 in Canada. Yeah, $35 increase for the 1 year. Are we ready to look at these other charts? And then we're going to look at what Sony said about PC, how they're not afraid to lose players to the PC community. That doesn't bother them, right? Let's think about that for a second. Get shit off me. Um, that means that Sony's not worried about their base turning their back on them, and they feel like they can do whatever they want, and everything is fine. Brand loyalty, right? The tribalism, the cultism, you know how this is, y'all. Definitely with the pony code. So they see that they got their base. It's been going for a very long time too. Sony's a worldwide brand, so it's about that behavior and the carryover that Phil Spencer talked about too. That I tell people about. You win that carryover, man. It's hard, bro. Nintendo has the same thing going for them, so they're taking advantage of that by doing this type of behavior. This has nothing to do with Trump either. Like this idiot down here says, coming in talking about T tariffs, and I'm like, dude, this is digital, not MSRP. Wake up, right? Dumb. You know, it's like if Nintendo jacks the price up to Mario Kart at 80 digital. That has nothing to do with tariffs because that's physical products coming through, exported goods. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, you don't see it. You know what I mean? So it's a download you get. No, they're doing that because they're being greedy. That's it. There's no excuse for it. So this guy says these are not goods. This has nothing to do with tariffs. This is just another corporation trying to suck up every penny we earn. You, that's your mouth. I said what I said. Yeah, okay, bro. Said people like that. Go ahead and shine and lick their boots, please. Now, let's take a look at some of these other prices. Are we ready, y'all? This is for the premium for 1 month. $25 a month. That's $5 more than Game Pass right now, what we're paying in the US. They have to pay $25 a month for the premium. It's $250. See what I mean by when I say these subscription models can be ridiculous in the future. Imagine how they can get. Definitely when games get so expensive and then they want to make the subscription model look good, but you think about it, you're like, no, 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 this should have stayed 59, and now we're paying for $30 subscription models, 24.99 now. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, man. Um, Unbelievable. Are we ready to go to the next one? So this is the extra, kind of like the Game Pass. The premium is for like PlayStation 1 games and stuff like that, and getting other little stupid benefits. They're like, yeah, whatever. $21 a month for extra. 56 dollars for 3 months. 12 months is $190. Otherwise, you're paying $210. Still, what? This should be like what, 14.99 or 9.99? That should be 14.99. How do we get to $21 per month? Xbox butter. This year, Sony's just, this is the worst year ever for them, I swear. I can't find anything good. And you have people coming to attack me too, talking about I'm not talking about anything positive. Bro, where is there to talk about positive? Crappy showcase, 10 cancel games, Concord, Marathon is, I mean, I guess that's the only thing I could see how somebody could possibly be positive about that. Doing 4 days in a row after what Nintendo did of anti consumer behavior. You jacked up the price in South America. You jacked up the price now in Canada. You jacked up the hardware price recently too, and then you did the $110 Last of Us Complete Edition, which literally is pointless. It's just like, hey, pay me $110 for a box art cover. There's no new content, no nothing. Like all this consistent behavior you've seen in them in the past like 7, 8 months has just been ludicrous. So yeah, ridiculous, man. And then now going to the basic 1 month plan is if you like trying to get Game Pass Core, which you need to pay for online. It's $14 a month. So it's $140 a year if you do this model, or you pay them right up front $110 and save yourself $30, basically 3 months. Or actually, no, 2 months because practically with tax is $15. I'm thinking of the $9.99 in US, but no. So yeah, the cheapest thing you could have to get those little free plus games that some people sometimes don't care about. Every once in a while, you get some good ones. If you just want to pay for online and Canada, you're paying $14 a month just for that. When you use the Game Pass model, you're going to be paying $21 per month, and if you want to get the PS1 games, all the PS2 stuff like that, you're gonna be paying $25 a month for 1 month, 225 for 1 year. Oh boy, I don't know what to say. So let's go over here and see what Sony said. And I typed this in. A recent statement. Sony indicated they don't see a major risk of losing PlayStation users to PC gaming. This is the ideology I was telling you about with the brand power and the digital carryover. Despite actively releasing their games on the platform, they haven't observed any strong evidence of a mass exodus from PlayStation to PC. PlayStation 5 sales continue to be strong despite all of this. Think about this type of stuff. With millions of consoles sold indicating a robust demand for the platform. Sony has made it clear that they are not worried about console users switching to PC. They've said it multiple times. During the fiscal year 2024 quarter two earnings, which was in summer, announcement, Sony representative stated, in terms of losing users to PC, we have neither confirmed that any such trend is underway, nor do we see it as a major risk so far. So they're constantly watching and monitoring. That's why they stated so far. The only way to remedy this company is to do something like that and not support their stuff, which is why they had to go to PC in the first place. Because if your own base is not buying your first party products, then yeah, the only way to please them is to get third party products that they like, which they mainly support and they've always supported. And then you run this type of behavior because you were like, no matter what, you got people addicted. Your console is selling, so let's keep seeing how far we can really go till we go beyond the point of no return. And push some people like that because this is the type of behavior that they're doing here. Now, like I said, this year, Xbox is having a much better gaming pro consumer year. It's easy to say Xbox won this year already. You could just see it. I don't see how Sony's going to beat them this year, except in hardware, obviously. But I mean, outside of that, no. And Nintendo's going to beat them hardware wise. They're going to beat them software wise, and they're going to be able to show that they can raise the price up higher than them and still outsell them. So I don't agree with them jacking up the price, but they're going to show you that we can actually do that. I don't really think Sony got away with $69.99 because it forced them to go to PC, and then the success was not there. It backfired. So people shouldn't be worried about certain prices being jacked up. Except stuff like this, you need to play online. This is not cool. If nobody supports it, then they're going to have to, drop the price. Right? Ponies, sit down. Right on over here. Come on. Come and defend this. Who's gonna defend this? Boy, I tell you, whoever defends this, I'm coming for you. Um, but oh yeah. Hold on, let's zoom out here a little bit. Look who commented. Let's go back here. It's Xvault Gaming. Remember the drama I had with him? He says I perceive the increase hitting everywhere. I wonder if he still has me blocked. I'm still blocked apparently. Oh boy, yeah, they just couldn't handle the truth. That's pretty funny. But just looking at this type of behavior, a lot of people are wondering if U.S. will be met. And I talked to a close friend of mine about this too. He's thinking that they're torturing other markets to protect their biggest supply market and their biggest success, and that's USA. This is why Sony is doing all that outside of that, so they could keep the U.S. Market the way that it is. But oh boy, if they jack the price up here and jack the price up of Plus, I don't know what to tell you, y'all. And this is kind of like basically what I wanted to cover. So we get the idea just to like come to a conclusion here. They got the carryover. Once you get that, like Phil Spencer said, it's hard to do anything about that. There's nothing you can do. They're just going to succeed with that 117 million carryover. Nintendo has they have like 153, 154 million carryover. Um, and then you got that worldwide brand appeal. No matter what you tell some people, it's like they would always buy the Jordans or they're just going to get the Nike or whatever. And you put the other brands there and they don't care. That's what they're supporting. That's what they like. And you may even tell them how stuff was made in the factory and how much they're charging for it compared to how much they're making it, right? Not to get too deep into that, and it doesn't matter. Just like this right here. They'll pay the price. It's just the way it works. This is when you realize you're dealing with a species that is not just logical. No, they're very emotional. You know what I mean, and unreasonable in some of these aspects. So it's just kind of the way that works, right? So there's going to be some people that will never leave a side, and there's going to be some people that um, are more open minded to other sides and stuff like that. So you got a mix of all that going on. But so yeah, you got that, and then they're just not worried about losing anyone to PC. So to them, they're just going to see how far they can go with it. That's what it seems like. Let me know what y'all think about it. All right, y'all. Peace out. Have a great day. Ponies. Ta-da. Later, y'all.